Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to warmly welcome you to the Conagh Lacéile concert on behalf of Carysfort National School. I want to say a big thank you to the organising committee for putting on this fundraiser for the school. I've had a sneak peek this afternoon and you are in for an absolute treat. I'm sure you can all agree that the church looks lovely and I'm so glad to have so many of you here. Can I do a few safety announcements while I'm here? Can you please make sure all phones are switched off so that they don't interfere with the performances? We have 3 exits within the church, should we need them in the event of an emergency. There's the door that you entered through. There are 2 doors straight behind you at the middle aisle there at the font, and there is a door here to the right, should we need it as well. So those are the emergency exits. Now, this evening, we are delighted to have Mrs. Newsom as our compere for the evening. Mrs. Newsom started this concert back in 2017 with the committee, and it's only right that she sees through a concert that was originally planned for 2020 that was postponed when COVID hit. So we're delighted to have it here tonight, and may you all enjoy. Thank you.
Good evening. Can you all hear me clearly? Good. Thank you, Heather, for your kind words. I feel like I'm back at school again. It's a real honour and a privilege for me to be involved in this concert and to be amongst some very distinguished performers and musicians. And as Heather mentioned, this concert was planned for April 2020 when the 2 Walker sisters, Sharon and Elaine, were on the PTA in Carysfort, and I was principal at the time. But in March, we all know what happened. COVID hit and turned all our lives upside down. And I can still recall making that phone call to Sharon in March to say the school was closing and to hold off on printing the tickets. It was a big blow at the time. But life moves on, and I promised I would help out if they could get the concert off the ground again. Resurrect and reorganise is exactly what they did. And here we are, 4 years later, finishing what they started. And I would like to pay tribute to the dynamic duo, Sharon and Elaine, and their committee for their tenacity and enthusiasm in reorganising this wonderful event for us all to enjoy and for the benefit of all the children in Carysfort National School. Mind you, I wasn't jumping for joy when I heard what they had in mind for me. I was thinking about selling tickets. But if you know Sharon and Elaine, they have a very charming and convincing way of getting you to agree to do something that's outside your comfort zone. It's very difficult to say no. So here I am with heart palpitations. I think there is a defibrillator here, so hopefully I'll be okay. Living up to my promise, and I hope I'll do justice to the performers. I'll certainly do my best. And it really is wonderful, folks, to see a full house, because I truly believe music is good for your soul. If you're having a bad day, turn up the music and everything seems a little brighter. And looking for inspiration last night, I Googled some music quotes, as you do, and I found 25 that resonated with me. Now don't worry, I won't read out the 25, but I picked a few that I thought might be apt for the occasion. Missy Elliott said, "Music should be your escape." According to Hans Christian Andersen, where words fail, music speaks. Leonard Cohen said, "Music is the emotional life of most people." Colby Collett said, "A great song should lift your heart, warm your soul, and make you feel good." And according, this is one of my favorites, to the German poet Berthold Auerbach, music washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. So tonight, I hope you can escape into a feast of music, leave your worries to one side, and let the music wash away the dust of everyday life, lift your heart and warm your soul. And now, without further ado, because I've been given instructions not to talk too much, I'm probably in trouble already, let me introduce you to our first performance of the night, the Arklow Shipping Silver Band. This band needs no introduction, such is their reputation. But just let me give you a few background details. They were founded in Arklow in 1968, almost as old as me. Well, actually, that's quite young. From humble origins, the band developed and has won the National Brass Band title for an unprecedented 7 years in a row. The band has represented Arklow in Ireland at the European Brass Band Championships, and they have showcased their talent in various cities across Europe. They've broadcast on TV, recorded with U2, no less, on the album The Joshua Tree, and they would like to take this opportunity to welcome new members of all ages, particularly seasoned musicians keen on brass instruments. And the band hold their rehearsals every Thursday evening in St. Saviour's Hall here on the grounds of the church. But they recently have had good news because new plans have been submitted to Wicklow County Council for a new hall on South Green. So it's onwards and upwards for the Silver Band. So if we have any musicians out there, young or old, interested in joining the Silver Band, spread the word, turn up on a Thursday evening, and who knows what musical adventure might lie ahead. I mean, who wouldn't want to record with U2? I'm almost tempted myself. So, back to tonight, and prepare now to be blown away by the infamous and treasured Arklow Shipping Silver Band, conducted by Stephen Smith, as they perform the concert march 76 Trombones by Meredith Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, to open our concert, the Arklow Shipping Silver Band. Thank you for that powerful and energetic performance from the Arklow Shipping Silver Band. And now we turn to our youngest performers of the night, and one that is close to my own heart. We have Kerrisford National School Children's Choir. And I know the children from 5th and 6th classes are delighted to be entertaining you on this special occasion. They're not a bit nervous, and although somewhat depleted in numbers for various reasons, they are going to sing their hearts out and make us proud. What a wonderful opportunity for the children to share their love and enjoyment of music. Music has always been an integral part of the holistic approach to education in Kerrisford, and it gives me great joy to see it continue. Music Generation is one of the many wonderful extracurricular activities children in Kerrisford participate in, and the Kerrisford PTA fundraise alongside parental contributions in order for programs like Music Generation to take place in our school. Conducted by our principal, Heather Minion, and accompanied by the esteemed pianist, John Bonner, the children of Kerrisford will sing for you tonight Cover Me in Sunshine by Pink, and Dreams by Dolores O'Riordan. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big warm welcome to Carysford National.
I've been dreaming
Well done, Carysfort. You did yourselves proud. They never let us down. It's hard to beat the sound of children singing. Well done. Now, moving on to our next performance of the night, we return to the Arklow Shipping Silver Band for a very special performance from Kevin Fitzgerald, the longest-serving member of the Arklow Shipping Silver Band, otherwise known as the Elder Lemon, I think. Am I right, Kevin? Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for a musical journey back in time. Our next performance is like a fine wine getting better with age, or perhaps more like a good cheese matured to perfection. We're diving into the depths of musical nostalgia with a horn solo from none other than the band's very own time traveller, Kevin Fitzgerald. Joining the band as a mere sprout back in the swinging 60s, he has witnessed more musical revolutions than your average vinyl record. He's seen it all, from bell-bottoms to Bluetooth, and through it all, he's been the horn section's unwavering cornerstone. So let's give a warm welcome to Kevin Fitzgerald, who is taking us on a journey through the timeless melodies of On My Own from Les Miserables with a horn solo. That was just enchanting. Thank you very much, Pete, or to Kevin and the Silver Band. So, moving on to our next act, and I'm definitely going to go over my word quota on the next performer, as there is so much to say about our next performer. Because tonight, we are delighted to showcase Mr. Peter Corry, Northern Ireland's greatest showman. Originally from Belfast, Peter has recently celebrated 30 years in the entertainment and music industry, a career which includes not only singing, but also producing, directing, acting, and presenting. Making his professional debut in 1993, Peter's performing career has allowed him to entertain audiences across the world, with highlights including 3 years in the formidable role of Inspector Javert, both in the West End and UK tour of Les Miserables, Sweeney in Sweeney Todd, and Fagin in Oliver. Peter's career as a producer has been fueled by a love of shows and all that musical theatre can bring to performance. Peter's most recent production, Thank You for the Musicals, has been tremendously successful, enjoying a sell-out tour throughout 2023. And to date, Peter has recorded 12 albums. As the artistic director of the Belfast School of Performing Arts, Peter is passionate about providing pathways into the creative sector and encouraging young people to perform. And since 2002, Peter has produced and created many projects to enable young people to become involved in musical theatre. Peter has also supported numerous young people in achieving their dream of performing professionally. In 2023, Peter's career and contribution to music and the arts was acknowledged with the prestigious award of an MBE. The MBE represents a crowning achievement in his remarkable career. So, without further ado, please welcome Peter Corry to the stage this evening.
Of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. If I can go the distance, I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. If I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. Though that road may wander, it will keep me to you. And 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through, and I won't look back. I can go the distance, I will stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope. When I go the distance, then my journey is complete. But to look beyond the glory, it's the hardest part. For a hero's strength is measured by his distance. I will search the world. Yes, I will face its arms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance till I find my hero's welcome waiting in your Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. It's lovely to be here with you tonight. It's nice to be back in Arklow. I was here the last time when I was 5 years of age. So yeah, a whole 30 years ago. Oh, you got it. Good. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. It's great to be back. Last time I was here, I suppose I've connections down. I can't believe it's been so long since I have been here. But I'm down here because this young man, that wasn't a question, Stephen. This young man asked me to come down to be part of this wonderful occasion tonight. So I'm delighted in this beautiful building to be here. That was a song called Go the Distance, written by a wonderful songwriter called Alan Menken from the Disney movie Hercules, which is going to be turned very shortly into a musical on Broadway. When Stephen asked me to come down, he said, there's one song, and I'd like you to join me in this next song. He said, there's one song I would really like you to sing. For some reason, this is it. Hit it, John. I'm praying for rain in California so the grapes can grow and they can make more wine. And I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. Feel free to join in, it's still a verse. You know, I came here last week from down to Nashville, key change, 'cause my baby left for Florida on the train. I thought I'd get a job and just forget her, but in Chicago, a broken heart is still the same. If you know it, join in, please. I'm asked the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to when he asked, who's a fool in the corner crying? I say, yeah, come on. Beat it up with that. Yeah. Come on. Let's see a clap. Come on. I asked the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When he asked, who's a fool in the corner crying, I said, let's hear you right at the back, come on. And one more time, we'll all do it together. Thank you, folks. And little old wine, drink of me.
Thank you, Peter. I could see you all enjoyed that one. Fabulous performance. Now, we're going to let Peter have a little rest, and we're going to turn to the ladies and give them a chance to shine. So let me introduce you to our next performance, and they are a group called Lir, a female vocal ensemble based in Arklow, County Wicklow. They sing in a variety of styles, such as jazz, popular and sacred, in 3 or more parts. Lir perform under the baton of their wonderful conductor, Aoife Kinsella. And since their inception in the summer of 2023, they have built a beautiful repertoire, which they hope will be enjoyed by many audiences in upcoming performances. They look forward to performing tonight alongside a host of wonderful talents. And they're also very excited to announce the return of Carols by Candlelight in December. This evening, Lir will sing for us their beautiful renditions of Love of My Life by Freddie Mercury and When She Loved Me by Randy Newman from Toy Story 2. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lir.
Me
Thank you, Lyra, for that mesmerising performance. And now, continuing with female voices, we had the Walker sisters, Elaine and Sharon, for our next performance. And as mentioned earlier, this dynamic duo are the ones who organised this concert. And not only are they skilled event managers, but they also sing, and have been singing together from a young age, inspired by their family's love of music. They love to perform on a variety of stages, including the Arklow Music Festival, local events, and ceremonies in their respective churches. They began their vocal training with the legendary Sister Agnes Cecilia Nolan in St Mary's College, Arklow, and they continue their music journey to date under the excellent tutelage of Mrs Mary Walsh in Arklow. They've performed in a variety of leading roles in musical theatre in Arklow and Wicklow, including Cats, Les Miserables, Phantom of the Opera, and Chess, to name but a few. Unfortunately, Sharon has had to bow out this evening at very short notice. I think she has lost her voice. But luckily, she's able to call in on a backup that she's had a very long association with, and fortunately, she was coming here tonight anyway. So Niamh is going to sing in her place, Niamh Penston. So thank you, Niamh, for that. And I feel gutted for Sharon, because I know blood, sweat and tears have gone into organising this event, and to lose your voice on the day of the concert is just so unfortunate. But knowing Sharon, she'll smile and grin her way through it. Now, Elaine and Niamh are going to sing for us tonight Ave Maria by Franz Schubert, accompanied by John Bonner. And then Elaine is going to sing Feeling Good by Anthony Newley with the Arklow Shipping Silver Band.
Ave Maria. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know how I feel, don't you know it? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace till the day is done, that's what I mean. It's an old world and a new world and a bold world for me. For me. Star, when you shine, you know what I mean. Scent of the pine, you know what I mean. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know what I mean. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Wow, two powerful performances, both very different in their own way. I thought, Elaine, you were going to lift the roof at one stage there. It was fantastic. Now, moving on to our next performance, and now that Peter has had a wee rest, we'd like to welcome him back to the stage again, where he'll be accompanied by John Bronner and the Arklow Shipping Silver Band. So, warm welcome back again for Peter.
Hear me now, oh, the bleak and unbearable world thou art based and debauched as can be. And a man with his banner so bravely unfurled now hurls down his gauntlet to thee. I am I, Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha. My destiny calls and I go, and the wild winds of fortune will carry me onward, whither they blow. O thou heathens and satans and serpents and sin, all your dastardly doings are past. For a holy endeavor it's now to begin, and virtue will triumph at last. I am I, Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha. My destiny calls and I go, and the wild winds of fortune will carry me onward, whither they blow. Whithersoever they blow. Onward to glory I go. Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha. My destiny calls and I go, and the wild winds of fortune that carry me onward, whithersoever they go. I am I, Don Quixote, and I go, and the wild winds of fortune will carry me onward, whithersoever they blow. Whithersoever they blow. Onward to glory I go. Thank you very much. That was the song The Man of La Mancha from the musical of the same name. Yes, as Janet mentioned, I have celebrated 30 years in the business recently. I don't know whether anyone will remember, there was back in 1992, there was a program called Go For It, which was an RTE, BBC talent show, way back before X Factor and Pop Idol and all of that, and I was lucky enough to win the first series of that. And from that, I have spent a lot, not all my career, but a lot of my career in musicals. And this next song comes from another musical. It's a musical that I was lucky enough to be in, would you believe, with a London company, but we didn't play it in London. We played it out in Cyprus in July, outdoors. So, yeah, the part I was playing, I wore a coat, an overcoat, a scarf, a cap. I lost about 1.5 stones during the run of the show. It was absolutely brilliant. Anyway, it was the musical Oliver, and the character I played is a likable rogue who encourages young boys to steal and to thieve for him. Only in a musical would that be a likable rogue, by the way. I'm talking, of course, about Fagin. And there comes a point in the story when Fagin wonders whether he should take his life in a different direction, choose another path. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, he's reviewing. Yes, my dears. A man's got a heart, hasn't he? I mean, joking apart, hasn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. What can a fella be a villain all his life? All the trials troubles and tribulations. Better settle down and get myself a wife. And a wife will cook and sew for me and come for me and go for me and go for me and nag at me. The finger she will wag at me, the money she will take for me, the misery she'll make for me. I think I better think that out again. A wife. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything. A wife you can keep. Anyway, I did wake you up though. I'd much rather sleep anyway. Left without anyone in the world, and I'm starting from now. So how to win friends and to influence people? Well, so how? Yeah. I'm reviewing the situation. Well, I must quickly look up everyone I know. Title people with a station who will help me make a real impressive show. I will own a suite at Claridge's and run a fleet of carriages and wave at all the duchesses with friendliness as much as befitting of my new estate. Good morrow to you, magistrate. Magistrate, lord. I think I better think that out again. So where can I go? Somebody? Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions, they've always been villains and thieves. Thanks, guys. So at my time of life, I should start turning over new leaves? No. I'm reviewing the situation. If I want to eat, I'll need to earn a bob. Well, is it such humiliation for a robber to perform an honest job? So a job I'm getting possibly. I wonder who my boss will be. I wonder if he'll take to me the bonuses he'll make to me. I'll start at 8 and finish late at normal rate. Wait, John, wait. I think I better think that out again. All right. My song, my dear. What happens when I'm 70? That was awful. Let's try that again. Whoa. John, we're not letting them away with that. What happens when I'm 70? It's not that old. There must come a time. 70. When you're old and it's cold, and who cares if you live or you die? Your one consolation is the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. Well, I'm a bad 'un and a bad 'un I will stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, though it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. I don't want nobody hurt for me, no mate to do the dirt for me. This rotten life is not for me, it's getting far too hot for me. Don't want no one to rob for me, but who will find a job for me? There ain't no in between for me. But who will change the scene for me? Oh, I think I better think it out. I think I better think it out. I know I better think it out again. Hey!
Wow, the energy that was in that performance, and it brought me right back to my childhood of watching Oliver over and over again, one of my favourites. Thank you so much, Peter. Now, our next performer, we've already met tonight, but she needs no introduction in the town of Arklow, because she is a lady of many accomplishments in the music world, and we're thrilled that Niamh Penston is on our guest list tonight, particularly having to fill in at short notice. And Niamh's life has been immersed in music since childhood. For over 40 years, she has worked as a performer, songwriter, piano and singing teacher, and choral director. And she currently works as a music teacher and coordinator in Loreto Abbey Dalkey. Niamh has played many challenging roles on the musical theatre stage, winning Ames Awards for her portrayal of the roles of Lola Lamar in Copacabana, and The Witch in Into the Woods. Niamh was the 2018 recipient of the Spirit of Ames Award in recognition of her accomplishments with Carnew Musical Society's production of Sister Act, in which she worked as both musical director and leading lady, Dolores. In 2019, Niamh performed a lead role in the world premiere of Angel of Broadway and in the music of Andrew Lloyd Webber in the National Concert Hall, Dublin. In the same year, Niamh also performed as a soloist in the inaugural Cork Proms in the Cork Opera House. She's delighted to be here tonight, performing with the wonderful Arklow Shipping Silver Band and John Bonner, with whom she has a lifelong association. She's now going to sing for us Being Alive by Stephen Sondheim and Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. A big warm welcome for Niamh.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be used. Vary my days. For alone is alone, not alive. Somebody crowd me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody let me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being
Thank you so much. This next piece is what they call a little bit of a mashup. This happened by accident in a lesson with a student actually one day, where we decided the two songs kind of sounded nice together. So we're going to start with R.E.M.'s Everybody Hurts, and then we're going to visit Coldplay's Fix You. Thank you, John.
when the day is long and the night is yours alone. When you're sure you've had enough of this life, hang on.
Don't let yourself go. 'Cause everybody cries and everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along when the day is night alone. Hold on, and you feel like letting go. Hold on, when you're sure you've had too much of this life. Well, hang on, 'cause everybody hurts. Take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Lights will guide you. Lights will guide you. Lights will guide you. Lights will guide you. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Lights will guide you. Lights will guide you. Lights will guide you. Lights will guide you. Hold on.
Gee, it's hard to speak after that. It was really a captivating and moving performance. Thank you, Niamh. Our next performance, and if you're a fan of the musical Les Miserables, which I am, you're in for a real treat with the next lineup, because we're going to welcome Peter Corry back to the stage to sing 2 songs from Les Miserables, and he'll be accompanied by our very own John Bonner. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Corry.
Thank you very much. And that was, I'd just like to say, Niamh, that was gorgeous. And those two songs, like, really gorgeous, really good. You know, thinking back to what got me sort of involved in musicals and into musicals, I used to play in a brass band. That's where I grew up. And I wasn't in a theatre until I was 23 years of age. And I went to see a local production of Brigadoon and got the bug. And suddenly got into musicals from then. And then I was, not about a year or so later, I was sitting in a friend's car and he played me a song. And it was Colin Wilkinson singing a song. And the minute I heard this song, I thought, oh my goodness, this is what I need to do for my career. This is when music transcends and touches people in a way. And through my career, so many people, when they hear this song, have mentioned that they have a personal connection with it. And it's really... it's a song which has transcended the show that it was in because it means so much to so many people. This is from Les Miserables. Bring him home. In my need, you have always been there. He is young, he's afraid. Let him rest. Heaven blessed, bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the son I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on and on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give, let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you very much. For my last song, we're going to stay with the show because I suppose to finish that story off, As I said, I heard Colm sing that. Little did I know that 7 years later I'll be standing on stage with him at the Point Theatre in Les Miserables, with him singing that song, playing Jean Valjean, and me playing opposite him, playing the role which I did for 3 years in that show, of a character who was a man who saw everything in black and white, a man who saw everything by the letter of the law rather than the spirit of the law, by the letter of the Bible rather than the spirit of it. And at one point in the story, he lets Jean Valjean escape through his clutches, and at this point, he vows to himself and to God in his extreme frustration that he will not rest until he sees this man put back in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, from Les Miserables, Stars. There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face. Till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark. Mine is the way of the Lord. Those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, the flame, the sword, in your multitudes, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky. You hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and is always the same. And if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in flames. And so it must be, for so it is written on the doorway to paradise, that those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear by the sword.
What a powerful performance. If that didn't take your breath away, nothing would. Thank you so much, Peter. Now, as we approach the final moments of a wonderful night's entertainment, it is only fitting that we go back to the amazing Arklow Shipping Silver Band for our penultimate song of the evening, counting us down with the very aptly chosen The Final Countdown by Joey Tempest and Rolf Larson, along with the floral dance arranged by band president Derek Broadbent. Please welcome back the Arklow Shipping Silver Band. Another outstanding performance from Arklow Shipping Silver Band. Thank you to Stephen and his band. And that brings us to our grand finale of the evening. And to finish the night, we're going to welcome back Peter Corrie, Niamh Penston, Lyra Female Ensemble, the Walker Sisters, accompanied by the Arklow Shipping Silver Band, as they all sing together One Voice by Barry Manilow.
While we're all getting together, folks, could I just say thank you for such a lovely welcome for me personally. I promise I won't leave it another 30 years. Ish, until I come back. Coming up? You coming? Oh, all right.
Thank you. Just in case.
One voice singing in the darkness. All it takes is one voice singing so they hear what's on your mind. And when you look around, you'll find
There's more than one voice singing in the darkness, joining with your one voice. Each and every note, another octave. Hands are joined and fears unlocked.
if only one
One
was started on its own. It takes just one voice facing the unknown, and then that one voice will never be alone. It takes that one voice. It takes just one voice, just one voice, singing in the darkness. All it takes is one voice. Shout it out and let it just one voice. It takes just one voice.
Are you saying you'd like some more?